ODI cricket is all about sixes, fours, wickets and a fast-paced cricket game. Ever since ODI cricket was introduced, cricket has transformed itself. 300 runs in a 50-over innings is very common in today's era. 400 runs in an innings, which eluded many in the recent past, has also been attained by many teams now. In today's episode, we shall look at the top 5 highest scoring matches in ODI history. Number 5. India vs England, 747 runs, Cuttack, India, 19th January 2017. England's tour of India in 2017 had 3 ODIs with all the 6 innings having scores of more than 300 runs. In the second ODI played at Cuttack, India went into bat first and were reeling at 25 for 3 with KL Rahul, Shikhar Dhawan and Virat Kohli out cheaply. Yuvraj Singh and Mahendra Singh Dhoni stabilized the innings before they started their onslaught. Yuvraj made 150 runs of 127 balls with 21 boundaries and 3 sixes, while Dhoni made 134 of 122 balls with 10 boundaries and 6 soaring sixes. India set a target of 382 runs for England to win. England were ruthless on the Indian bowlers, with Jason Roy scoring 82, Joe Root 54, a brilliant 100 from Ian Morgan and a late cameo of 55 from Moeen Ali. England fell short of the target by just 15 runs. They finished with 366, losing 8 wickets. In total, the match produced 747 runs for the loss of 14 wickets, an average run rate of 7.47 per over. Number 4. New Zealand vs England, 763 runs, the Oval, England, 12th June 2015. In the second ODI of New Zealand's tour of England, New Zealand had lost the first ODI. New Zealand wanted to bounce back in the second match of the tour, and an ideal start was given by their captain Brendan McCullum, who scored a quick-fire 39 of 22 deliveries. Martin Guptill and Kane Williamson made 50 and 93 respectively, before Ross Taylor scored an unbeaten 96-ball 119 with 10 boundaries and 4 sixes to help the New Zealand score reach 398 for the loss of 5 wickets. England replied aggressively, with openers Jason Roy and Alex Hales scoring quick-fire 39 and 54 respectively. Captain Morgan scored a 47-ball 88 with half a dozen sixes, and also useful contribution from Adil Rashid and Liam Plunkett lower down the order helped England reach till 365, losing the match by just 13 runs. In total, the match saw 763 runs for the loss of 14 wickets. Number 3. West Indies vs England, 807 runs, St George's, West Indies, 27 February 2019. This happened in the fourth ODI of England's tour played at St George's, Grenada in the Caribbean islands in 2019. England put into bat made a solid start with English openers Jonny Bairstow making 56 of 43 balls and Alex Hales 82 of 73 balls. Captain Ian Morgan and Jos Buttler got together in the pitch and put up a 204-run partnership for the 4th wicket. Morgan made 103 of 88 deliveries with 8 fours and 6 sixes, while Buttler scored 150 of just 77 deliveries with 13 fours and 12 sixes and a strike rate of 195. England made a massive 418 for 6 in their allocated 50 overs. West Indies responded with equal force. Chris Gayle blasted 162 runs of just 97 deliveries with 11 fours and 14 sixes, supported by Dwayne Bravo's 61. However, the other Windies batsmen were unable to contribute much, with some lower order power hitting seen from Chris Braithwaite and Ashley Nurse, which made West Indies finish their innings at 389 all out in 48 overs. In total, the match produced 807 runs for the loss of 16 wickets. Number 2. India vs Sri Lanka, 825 runs, Rajkot, India, 15th December 2009. We are all aware of Virender Sehwag's power hitting, and when he gets going, there is nothing to stop him from plummeting the bowlers. This is exactly what happened on 15th of December 2009. It was the first ODI of Sri Lanka's tour of India, and Sehwag and Tendulkar opened the innings for India, with Sehwag blasting 146 of 102 deliveries with 17 fours and half a dozen sixes, while Sachin made 69. Dhoni came in at number 3 and made 72 of just 53 deliveries. Some handful contributions from Virat Kohli and Ravindra Jadeja helped India reach 414 in their allocated 50 overs. Sri Lanka were in no mood to give up on the tough chase. Upul Tharanga and Tilakaratne Dilshan opened the innings for the Lankans. Tharanga made 67 of 60 deliveries while Dilshan scored 160 of just 124 deliveries with 24s and 3 sixes. Kumar Sangakkara, the captain at number 3, made 90 of just 43 deliveries with 10 fours and 5 huge sixes. Sri Lanka fell short by just 3 runs when their innings ended at 411 in their allocated 50 overs. In total, 825 runs were scored in that day in 100 overs. Number 1. Australia vs South Africa, 872 runs, Johannesburg, South Africa, 12th March 2006. This historic ODI match is probably known to all the cricket lovers. It was a day when it was proved that no score is big enough in ODI cricket. Australia batted first with openers Adam Gilchrist and Simon Katich scoring 55 and 79 respectively, before Ricky Ponting scored 164 of just 105 balls with 13 fours and 9 sixes, supported by Michael Hussey's 81 and a quick fire 27 from Andrew Symonds, which helped Australia post a mammoth 434 runs, losing 4 wickets in their allocated 50 overs. An ever-positive South African captain Graeme Smith walked onto the pitch to open the innings. Nothing to lose, Smith blasted a 55-ball 90 to pave the way for the chase. Herschel Gibbs rocked up 175 of 111 deliveries, with 21 boundaries and 7 soaring sixes. Mark Boucher finished the innings with a quick-fire 50 to help the Proteas win the match by 1 wicket and 1 ball to spare. In total, 872 runs were scored that day, losing 13 wickets. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel for more informative videos on cricket.